This tutorial will show you how to set up Love-Hate with RPG Builder. We're starting in a new empty project. First, import RPG Builder. We're going to use TextMesh Pro, so import the TextMesh Pro Essentials. Then import Love-Hate. And then enable Love-Hate's TextMesh Pro integration by selecting Tools, Pixel Crushers, Common, Enable TextMesh Pro Support. Next, we need to import two integration packages. The first is in Plugins, Pixel Crushers, Common, Third-Party Support. In here, import RPG Builder support. And then in Love-Hate Third-Party Support, import this RPG Builder support package too. Now create a new empty folder in Assets, Blink, Tools, RPG Builder, Resources, Database named Love-Hate NPC Templates, spelled exactly like this. Inspect Assets, Blink, Tools, RPG Builder, Resources, Editor Data, Editor Categories, AI. Then navigate to Pixel Crushers, Love-Hate, Third-Party Support, RPG Builder Support, Resources, Editor Data, Editor Entry Modules, and add RPG Builder Editor Love-Hate module to the modules list. Now you can close and reopen the RPG Builder Editor window, and you'll see that the AI section now has a Love-Hate subsection. We need to make one code change. Edit RPG Builder's RPG Builder Essentials script. At the bottom of the script, in the Reset Character Data method, add this line exactly as shown. Now we'll set up the main menu scene. In the folder Assets, Pixel Crushers, Love-Hate, Third-Party Support, RPG Builder Support, Prefabs, add the Love-Hate Faction Member RPG Builder prefab to the scene. This is a pre-configured Love-Hate Faction Manager with these additions: a Don't Destroy Game Object component, and a Love-Hate RPG Builder Bridge component. Note that if you're also using the Dialogue System or Quest Machine integrations, you do not need to add Faction Manager Saver or Faction Member Saver components. The Love-Hate integration works directly with RPG Builder's save system, so it doesn't need to use saver scripts. It comes with a starter faction database assigned to it, but you can either duplicate this or create a new one from scratch and assign that to your prefab. Next, locate your player prefabs and add an RPGB faction member component to them. Select the player faction. It's easiest to do this if the main menu scene is open, since it will find the faction database from the Love-Hate Faction Manager RPG Builder game object. Then add a deed reporter component. Assign a deed template library to it. The integrations demo folder has an example deed template library with the two minimum required deeds, which are attack and kill. Next, inspect your AI prefabs. Add an RPGB faction member component. You don't need to specify the faction as it will be set in the RPG Builder window. So even if I set it here to animals, it'll be overwritten by what we set in the RPG Builder window. Also add an RPGB combat deed events component. And optionally, a faction member debugger component. Then locate the faction member debug canvas prefab and assign it to this component. The faction member debugger is optional, but it's useful for debugging to show what the faction member is feeling at any given point while you're playing. Then in the RPG Builder Window's AI Love-Hate section, add entries for your AIs and NPCs. They should match the names of the NPCs as defined in the AI NPCs subsection. We'll set up the boar here. You can also choose to set faction member values here, in which case they'll override values on the AI prefab. Remember to save once you've set all the values. And let's give this a test now. We first need to add both scenes to build settings. And then we can play the main menu. So as I'm chasing down boars, first I can check and see that the animals faction is set to neutral. As you perform deeds in Love-Hate, it will not only update the Love-Hate relationship and pad values, but it will also increase or decrease RPG Builder faction values. So as we attack this boar, you can see that the Faction Manager debugger will show that the pad pleasure value is definitely going down, and if we check the RPG Builder value, the animals faction has decreased into the enemy range. You can of course define other deed types that can happen during play, but the two that the integration handle automatically for you are attacking an NPC and killing an NPC. This integration can tie very nicely into either Quest Machine or the dialogue system, where talking in dialogue can impact love-hate values, or love-hate values can impact what dialogue options the player gets. And as well, procedurally generated quests generated in Quest Machine can be determined by love-hate faction values. And that's it for the Love-Hate RPG Builder integration video. Thanks for watching.